She still turns the light on low. 10 minutes before I come in slow. Same yellow glow, same corner chair, and somehow I still stop and stare. She hums the same 3 notes at night. She folds her scarf, she checks the light. She doesn't ask if I'm okay, knows the answer anyway. Quiet, paint's worn thin. The shelf leans left, the clock won't spin. But everything feels built to stay, like love that never slipped away. She still makes the tea the way I like, still reads aloud when sleep feels tight. She doesn't speak in grand displays, she just remembers all my ways. She still turns the light on low, and I still thank her, even if she'll never know. She laughed before I spoke a word, like somehow all I'd say was heard. She had that ease, a knowing grin, the kind that lets the quiet in. She asked my name, then looked away, as if she'd guessed it anyway. I stood there holding half a line, and just like that her glance was mine. She tucked her book beneath one arm, the spine worn down, her fingers calm. She didn't move to close the space, just stayed and filled the room with grace. She didn't try to be the light, but everything around felt right. I almost spoke, I almost stayed, but some things bloom before they're made. She laughed before I spoke it all, and somehow that still says it all. She doesn't rush, she takes her time, peels an orange like it's a rhyme. She folds the towels, smooths the bed, then laughs at something I just said. And I don't ask who came before, she never checks the bathroom drawer. We start with now and let it grow, like ivy does, and people don't know. keeps her letters in a tin, with names crossed out and dates worn thin. But she says grace before she eats, and hums a tune that sounds like peace. And I don't mind the quiet days, or how she stares through window haze. She doesn't rush, and now I see that's how you build a life like tea. She lights a match, then holds it still, and I think I could love her, I think I will. We met again in Florence late, by chance or maybe just by fate. She wore a scarf I almost knew. Same cafe, same table, different view. She smiled like we were all not lost. We didn't speak of what it cost, just shared a drink, piece of bread, and let the silence speak instead. She said she paints in Rome these days, still walks too fast through narrow bays. I told her I'd been doing fine, which wasn't true but past the time. We didn't touch, we didn't ask, just let the past stay in the past. Two people once, now slightly blurred, still holding back the final word. She left before the lights came on. I paid the bill and then she's gone.
If I go first, don't change a thing. Keep the window cracked, let the kettle sing, let the flowers grow like we always planned. You don't need more than your own two hands. If I go first, just light the hall, put my book back on the bedroom wall. Don't chase the silence, let it stay. It's only love that slipped away. If I go first, don't dress in black, play that song we always played back. Pour your tea, let the sun pour in, and when you smile, that's where I'll begin. If I go first, please know this part. You carried the best of my old heart. So take your time, let the seasons turn. There's nothing here you have to learn. And when you come, if it's after me, I'll be the breeze that stirs your tea. The way the light falls on your collarbone, like it's tracing secrets only I've known. You tilt your head and close one eye, saying nothing, and that's just right. The way the light falls feels like a vow. No past, no future, just here and now. No grand gestures, just a glance, and the hush between us starts to dance. The garden leans into the shade. The air smells like lemons and sage. You hum a tune from years ago. It doesn't need words to let me know. The way the light falls catches your hand, and I forget what time demands. If this is love, it's soft and slow, a golden hush that doesn't show. So don't say much, and I won't move. Let the light fall, let it prove. You took my shades, said they look better on you. Strut ahead like the boardwalk's a runway too. I just grinned, tried not to stare, but baby, you knew, you caught me there. You always steal my sunglasses, and I let you every time. Leave me squinting in that bright sunshine. You laugh like a planet, leaning real slow, and somehow I never asked for 'em back though. You ordered 2 sodas, sipped from mine, said they make yours sweeter, must be the guy. We lay in the grass, feet in the air. The world spun low, but we didn't care. You always steal my glasses like it's part of the deal, and I swear I like it more than I should feel. You smile like summer, you move like breeze, and every time you get to me with ease. So take the shades, take the sun, take the day. With you beside me, it all goes my way. The lights turned low, the room turned blue. A record spins like it always knew. There's wine in glasses, shoes by the door, and the night unfolds like never before. Candles and cobalt and your quiet stare, the kind of still that fills the air. No one's talking, no need to move. Everything here already proves. Your hand rests soft on the side of your chair, like it's waiting but doesn't care. The world outside could fall apart, but here the dark feels like fine art. Candles and cobalt, shadow and skin. The evening ends where we begin. Not in a line, but something round, a silent vow that make no sound. So let the match burn down slow. There's nothing left. We need now to know.
Lights turned low, chairs pushed in. The silence came like an old friend. You sat near the window, eyes on the trees, the kind of hush that puts you at ease. Nothing left to say, but still we stay, letting the night just drift our way. The music's done, the story's told, but some kind of magic still takes hold. A breeze slips in, cool on your skin. You didn't speak, you didn't need to begin. I watch your hands rest on your knees, perfectly still like autumn leaves. Nothing left to say, but nothing's gone. The heart stays full when the words are done. I'll sit right here while the hours fade, in this quiet truth we've gently made. So let the night close without a sound. Some love is loud, but ours is found.
We've packed too much for just 2 days. Snack and maps and songs to play. You read road signs in a made-up voice. Didn't care where, only that it's our choice. We went nowhere special, but it felt like gold. A borrowed weekend, a story retold. No plans, no rules, just sky and you. Turns out nowhere is my favorite view. You danced in socks at a roadside inn, sang to the mirror with a crooked grin. We found a diner that served burnt pie, still swear it was the best of my life. We went nowhere special, but I can't forget the crooked roads, the sun that set. It wasn't the place, it was me and you, two hearts driving into something true. Let the others chase what's shiny and grand. I'll take your laugh and your hand.
There's coffee on the table, fruit in a bowl. You hum a tune I barely know. The bees drift by, the linen sways, and time forgets to count the days. At a table in the garden, with the sun just right, your bare feet curl in morning light. No rush, no list, no need to leave. We live in society what we believe. You slice a peach, offer me half. We share it slow and then just laugh. A sparrow lands near your chair, as if it knows it's welcome there. At a table in the garden, where the world stands still and silence speaks, if your heart is still, I reach for your hand, you don't pull away, and that says more than words could say. So let the breeze turn every page. We've got all day to be engaged.
You laid the towel over the stone, said this might be the best we've known. I passed you the glass, watched you lean back, the kind of view that never asked. Sun-warmed shoulders, wine on our lips, old tunes playing in little skips. We didn't rush or talk too much, just let the breeze do what it does. A bee came close, you waved it away, smiled like you knew it would be okay. The day felt thick with something kind, like time had paused just to unwind. Sun-warmed shoulders, you in that light, golden and still and easy and right. I leaned in slow, no reason why.
just your quiet breath and the open sky. So here we'll stay until the sun slips low. No plans, no calls, nowhere to go.
Your books, they sell your chest, pages half turned, and the strong on tellings, the sunlight tracing. Then room Martha learned, really guess if they came up and all something on the burn. The lying in the light, no plans to keep, drifting between the sun and sleep. The world goes on, but we stay still, wrapped in gold on the windowsill. The clock might tick, but I don't hear, just your quiet breath and summer near. A leaf taps glass, a dog barks twice, but nothing breaks this paradise. Lying no takes ago, the only thing real is the moment now. You shift and smile, still half asleep, and all I want is all we keep. So let the day keep spilling in as long as you're here. That's where I begin.
Bare feet on stone, the music low. You reach for my hand like I already know. No need to lead, no need to say. We found the rhythm and slipped away. Dancing past midnight, stars looking on. You smile like the moment would never be gone. The world was quiet, the candles burned dim, but I only saw the way you leaned in. The breeze stirred your dress, brushed by your cheek. You whispered a line I've remembered all week. The song might have ended, but we still moved, lost in the hush of something true. Dancing past midnight, no plans, no light, just you in my arms and everything right. The night held us close, the clock didn't chime. We floated there outside of time. And even now when the stars don't shine, I still hear the sway of that midnight line.
Striped umbrella, shadows on white,
You look too good in soft sunlight. Menu unread, we both just knew. Wine first, olives, then whatever would do. Table for two at the marina. Toes on tiles, sun in your hair. You said let's never make too many plans, and I said love, I'm already there. Boats rocked slow just beyond the rail. The sea told stories in a soft tale. You played with the stem of your half-full glass and smiled like time was meant to pass. Table for two at the marina. The day as slow as it gets. You reached for my hand with that lazy grace, and I knew I had no regrets. Let the courses linger, let the shadows slide. I've got all I want with you on my side.
Your hand found mine like it always had. No rush, no words, just the good kind of sad. Sand in our shoes, salt in the air. We didn't need music, it was already there. Low tide, warm light, sky turned to gold. You looked at the waves like secrets they told. We walked that line where the sea meets skin, and time forgot where to begin. Your dress caught wind, but you didn't care. You danced and played like you weren't even there. I just watched. The whole world faded except for you. Low tide, warm light, your voice like a breeze, saying things softly that put me at ease. No big goodbye, no need to fight, just that beach, that moment, that low tide light. And I carry it still, that evening so right, you in the hush of the warm fading light.
The sun slips in along the floor, fingers trailing to the door. She turns once, while half in sleep, a little smile she doesn't keep, and the light between us tells me more than all the things we've said before. No need to speak, no plans to write, just her and me in morning light. I trace the edge of her coffee cup, the one she leaves half finished up. The clock won't move and I don't care. Time behaves different there, and the light between us fills the air like something soft that says I'm there, not in gold or words too bright, just a hush that feels like right. We don't rush, we never must. We've got the love and the light between us.
You spun in socks on the kitchen tile, laughed mid-turn with that sideways smile. Radio low, windows wide, and lemon light spilled inside. Lemon light on your skin, dust in the air, music playing like no one's there. You pulled me close, but no steps to learn, just hearts that knew when it was their turn. A peach on the counter, sweat on your glass. Time forgot to even fast. We danced slow, though the beat was fast, and I knew somehow that this would last. Lemon light in your hair, sun in our bones. We made that house feel like home. Nothing planned, nothing rehearsed, just love that bloomed without a first. And even now, when the day feels tight, I close my eyes and see lemon light.
The books are stacked, the lamp is low. There's nowhere else I need to go. Your coat still hangs by the open door. You're not here, but you were before. Last light in the room, soft on the floor, tells me enough, doesn't need more. You don't have to stay, you don't have to call. Some things don't fade, they just get small. I hum the song you used to play, the one that ends and floats away. The notes still rise, the notes still fall, but no one's listening down the hall. Last light in the room, warm and still, holds what it can and always will. A shadow, a smile,
a faint perfume is all still here in this quiet room. So I won't move, won't shift too soon. Let it all stay with the last light in the room.
Sun slipping low over glassy blue. You said nothing, you didn't have to. The light on your face said all I'd missed. Like a quiet reply tucked in a kiss. Golden wake trailing behind, the kind of peace that's hard to find. Your shoulder touched mine with barely a sound, but in that moment the world slowed down. Seagulls quiet, no harbor in sight, just the hush of day fading to night. You reached for the wine and poured half a glass, said let's not talk, just let this pass. Golden wave, soft and wide, no need to steer, just let it glide. Whatever tomorrow, whatever we make, we had this sun, we had this way. And if we forget the rest of the day, let this gold be what stays.
If it's you, we'll hang the frames a little crooked, all the same. We'll fight about the shelf too high, then laugh before the night goes by. If it's you, the kettle sings at 8. We'll miss a flight 'cause we're running late. There'll be long weeks and silent stews, but I'll come home if it's you. If it's you, we'll paint the walls. Forget the color, then paint them all. We'll read in bed till we forget who's got the lamp or what we said. If it's you, we'll lose some time, grow new lines along the spine. But I'll know your steps, I'll know your cues, and I'll be home if it's you. It won't be perfect, won't be new, but I'll build forever if it's you.
Your shadow stretches down the drive, barefoot steps that feel alive. The sky's on fire, but calm, not loud. The kind of sunset that draws a crowd. Evening wears gold like a favorite coat, familiar soft with a loosened throat. It says slow down, it says stay near. It hums a tune only hearts can hear. The chairs are tipped, the wine is low, the lemons left in candle glow. You speak in whispers, not for show, and everything says, I know, I know. Evening wears gold as it starts to fade, but leaves behind what the day has made. A quiet room, a table bare, and one last glance that's still hanging there. So if you go slow, go kind. This golden hour won't stay behind.
You're sleeping now, face turned away. I could reach, but I just stay. The room is still, the window hums, and all at once the thought becomes, if you left first, what would I do? This quiet bed would lose its truth. The walls would echo, but not with light. Just empty rooms and colder nights. I'd still make coffee, still fold clothes, but there'd be a weight I couldn't show. I'd find your book on the second shelf and read it just to feel myself. If you left first, I'd still walk slow past all the places we used to know. I'd hear your laugh in passing cars and talk to you through evening stars. So stay asleep, don't hear this fear. Just know I breathe better with you here.
Keys turned easy, radio low, your legs up on the dash, nowhere to go. The road curled wide like it knew our names, and the wind came through like it wanted to stay. Coastal roads and leather seats, you laughed and tapped to the lazy beat. The hills rolled on, the sky was deep,
and we had time we didn't need to keep. Hair in your face, salt on your lips, I reached for your hand at the overlooked cliff. We didn't stop, just took it in, the kind of view you feel within. Coastal roads and leather seats, tunes from the 60s on steady repeat. You turned to me with a sun-kissed grin, and I knew I'd drive anywhere with you again. Let the road stretch long, let the shadows play. With you beside me, it's always the day. Packed away the chairs, folded up the light, traced your name in tan lines at night. The crickets fade, the breeze leans cool, but I still see you by the pool. And I'll keep the warmth wherever I go. Your laugh in the car, that soft afterglow. Even when leaves start letting go, I'll keep the warmth and I'll let it show. Found your earring under the seat, a tiny glint of summer heat. It pulled me back to salt on skin, to every start that felt like wind. And I'll keep the warmth tucked in my chest, the look in your eyes when the world felt best. Seasons may turn, but don't you fear, I'll keep the warmth of you right here. So let the cold do what it must. I'll carry the summer because I must.
The covers shift, the moon hangs low, the room forgets what it used to know. I turn once more, then let it be. Whatever comes, comes quietly. Sleep finds me here, not chasing sound, not reaching out, just slowing down. The questions wait, the world fades clear. Sleep finds me still, sleep finds me here. The windows breathe, the night gleams in. My thoughts grow soft and paper thin. No need for words, no need for light, just drifting toward the other side. Sleep finds me here, not far, not wide, just in the fold where quiet hides. No promises, no whispered prayer, only the dark that knows I'm there. So let me go, let stillness steer. Sleep finds me now, sleep finds me here.
Coffee on the stove, your shoes by the door, the jacket on the chair that wasn't there before. You hum while you move, don't notice you do, but the whole place feels like something new, and feels like this quiet light, like we built it slow, without a fight. It's no need to name it or define the stars, just this room, and it feels like ours. But just I may, yeah, I believe you'll say my name. I could see once, now till those I dupes fall. It's not perfect, but it's full as it was and goes, and more it feels like ours. I've lived in places we'd walked through days, but none of them felt quite this way.
You lit the match with a practiced hand, smiled at the flame like it was part of the plan. The plates came warm, the night came slow, and nothing rushed the way we spoke. Dinner by candlelight, shadows on stone, two voices soft in a place all our own. Each word like wine, each pause just right. We ate slow by the softest light. The oil lamps swayed in the evening breeze. Your fingered laughed as stem with ease. You looked at me like you always do, half in the moment, half breaking through. Dinner by candlelight, gold on your skin, old songs playing just barely within. The stars showed up but didn't compete, not with you across from me. So we lingered long while the flame burned low, and let the silence be what we know.
Mornings used to start too slow. Coffee burned, the radio low. The kind of silence that lingers too long. Not quite sad, but not quite strong. Before you, the days just ran. I had a watch, but never a plan. I'd fill the time with nothing new. I didn't know I needed you. I'd walk alone just to walk it off. Buy bread I wouldn't touch, sleep through my cough. And every corner felt too wide, like I was always just outside. Before you, the light was thin. There was no warmth to walk into, not the way I do with you. It wasn't dark, but it wasn't light, just drifting through a world not right. Before you, I never knew how full the quiet could feel with two.